Welcome to our new learning episode, and our topic for today is about z-score. So this is our lesson objective for today. We have at the end of this learning episode, you are expected to convert a normal random variable to a standard normal variable or the z-score, and vice versa. Same through with our lesson competency. Let's start. When we talk about z-score or standard deviation, it looks like this. So, the z-score that we're pertaining to are 0, 1, 2, 3, 0, negative 1, negative 2, and negative 3. And this is continuous. Right? This 0, 1, 2, 3, and negative 1, 2, 3 is what we call your standard scores, or in short, the z-score. What is specifically z-score? It reveals how many units of the standard deviation a case is above or below the mean, and allows us to compare the results of different normal distributions. So, ang ibig sabihin, z-score daw is pinapakita lang kung gaano kalayo yung isa't isa, yung mga scores sa mean. Take note, yung mean dito is in the center. Okay? Because again, mean is the measure of central tendency. So, nasa gitna. Lagi yan. Let's have this one. How do we compute z-score? We compute z-score using this formula. You have z for z-score that is equivalent to x minus mean over your standard deviation. So again, the variables involved, you have your mu or your mean, the population mean. This one is your population standard deviation, and your variable x is your raw score. Sometimes we have mean minus sample mean over sample standard deviation. But the idea is just the same. Alright, how do we apply this formula? We can apply this formula. We have this one. Converting raw scores into z-scores. How do we convert raw score to z-scores? So let us have this example. Convert the raw scores of the students in the problem into z-scores. The first we have student A got 65. Class A's mean score is 50 with a standard deviation of 5. Take note, this 65 here is your raw score. This 50 is your mean. And your 5 here is your standard deviation. So using the formula, we simply substitute all the given into our formula. So z is unknown, so we have still our z that is equal to the raw score is your x value, that is 65. Kung anong score ng student, that is 65. Minus, you have your mu or your mean, that is 50, divided by the standard deviation of 5. This one. So, 65 minus 50 is 15 divided by 5 is 3. So, your z-score for a student who got a score of 65 is 3. So, anong ibig sabihin yan, class? Yung estudyante na nakakuha ng 65 is 3 units above the average score na 50. Okay? So, kung i-compute mo manually, sabi dito, ang standard deviation ay 5. So, ang pagitan ng score ay 5. So, kapag mag-start ka ng 50, kasi nandun siya sa gitna, kasi yun yung average, so 50, 55, 60, 65. So, 3 units above the mean na 50 para makarating sa score na 65. So, yun ang interpretation ng z-scores. So, again, your z-score for the raw score na 65 is equivalent to 3. Next example, we have this one. Assuming that the scores of grade 11 students in statistics and probability in their third quarter test are normally distributed with a mean of 50. So, sinabi na ng mean ay 50, standard deviation is 5. if the z-score of a student is to find the raw score. Kanina, kinuha natin yung z-score or the value ng z. Ngayon naman, ang hanapin natin is the raw score kasi given na yung z-score. So, we have still used this formula. Z is equal to raw score minus mean over standard deviation. So, given ng z, that is equivalent to 2, that is equal to raw score, which is unknown, so x, minus mean, which is 50, minus 50 over or divided by the standard deviation, that is 5. Divide by 5. So, in solving equation like this, you have two methods. It's either you multiply the whole equation by the common denominator, that's 5, or you can simply cross multiply. So if we use the cross multiplication way or process, we have 5 times 2, that is equivalent to 10. Our denominator automatic here is 1. So 1 times x minus 50 is still x minus 50. Okay, transpose negative 50 to the other side. So we'll have 10 plus 50, that is equal to x. 10 plus 50 is now equal to 60. So x is equal to 60, meaning the raw score of the student is 60. Kapag ang z-score daw niya ay 2, given the mean that is 50 and standard deviation of 5. Paano mo check kung tama yung sagot mo? Pwede mo namang i-manual. Or you can simply substitute it here and then cross multiply. Check if they are equal on both left and right side of the equation. Then your answer is correct. Alright? So, ang ibig sabihin, kapag yung estudyante daw ay naka 60 na score at ang mean nila ay 50 with a standard deviation of 5. So, 50, 55, 60. So, that is 2 units above the mean score. 2 units away above the mean score. Alright? So that's all for the z-scores. Thank you very much for watching and listening.